So everyone, and welcome to another Sims 2 speed build. 7420 Pine Way is a 40 by 20 lot and costs 73,664 simoleons. It has an open plan lounge, kitchen, diner, hallway with washing machine, tumble dryer and computer, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. There is also a wraparound porch with barbecue and seating area and a nice car in the driveway. Now I thought I would do something a bit different this time as with regards to colours. So I decided to go with pine, cream and green accents. As I was building it though, I decided I didn't really like it very much. So I sort of left it and then came back to it, because normally when I do that I think, oh, it's not too bad, which it wasn't too bad when I looked at it again. But I think it may be not everyone's cup of tea, so to speak, with the pine. I thought there might be like sort of too much cream and pine in it, but it actually doesn't look too bad. One thing I did do that I wasn't too keen on was that I made the living room a bit bigger, and it ended up being a big square house like Max's build. I mean, when I build something I do like to have sort of bits sticking out on one side and something sticking out on the other side, so it makes it look a little bit more interesting. And I didn't with this one, so it's sort of square, as I say, although you do have the porch sticking out at the front and on the side as well. But because I seem to keep using the same things over and over, sofas and chairs and things, so I decided to go out of my comfort zone and use different things this time, hence the pine and the cream and green colouring. But you'll see when we get to it, the furniture is a little bit different to what I normally use. I did put white doors inside, and I think maybe sort of looking back while I was editing it, I thought maybe I should have done pine doors to go with the pine doors and windows on the outer walls. But then that might have made it sort of, too much pine really. But anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think. In my last video I said that I'd downloaded more stuff from Mod The Sims but hadn't installed it. So I've installed it now, so we've got a recoloured, I downloaded these recoloured bookcases. So the bookcases are actually in game, they're just recolours. So I was able to put a nice pine coloured bookcase in, and I did put a white one in at first and I changed it to pine. But I think that's the only new thing that I've used in this build. New thing as in what I've only just downloaded. Obviously the sofas are something that I don't normally use, as you'll see in a minute. I did download a working ironing board and stuff for the laundry, and I've installed that, but I haven't put it in this build. So I'm going to have to do that in my next build, I think. And I've also got some cutaway stair walls, I think that's what you call it. I think it's actually called stair wall fix, where you can put a wall up the side of stairs, and then you put this it looks like a banister that you put on, and it cuts away the wall so you can see the stairs. I will try and use that in my next build. So this little table I've used before, but I've used the dark wood, and because I was going with green bits I used the green one and used the green chairs to go with it as well. I wasn't too sure about it, but I thought, well, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. And the rug that I placed, obviously a green round one, I thought that's a bit different to the other ones that I use, but I do actually change it back to ones that I normally use. Yeah, so I wasn't too sure about about this one, and I was thinking maybe I shouldn't upload it, but it may be to someone's taste, because the door comes straight into the, it's all open plan living room, kitchen and diner. I was hoping it would make the build a little bit cheaper, but it's still expensive at 73,000. But I think those sofas might be conversions from Sims 4. If not, they're probably just recolours of what's in game. I really do want to make a small, affordable home. Problem is I never seem to be able to do that, because you end up not putting very much in there, because you just can't afford it and keep it, under the 20,000. It's different with The Sims 4, where you can go into debug and get all the free stuff, where you can't do that with Sims 2. As far as I know, I've never seen it done anyway. I've never heard of it. So, unfortunately, you either have to put sparse items in the home, or put loads of stuff in that the Sims will need, and make it a bit too expensive. I used the little hallway table again. I used the pine one this time, because obviously going with pine. And there is a telephone there. I swapped it over from the desk there. So we've got one telephone on this lot, and a couple of alarms, because there are two doors. I was wondering whether to do, because these two rooms here at the back are both bedrooms, and they're both exactly the same. I've used the same pictures as well, I think. And that bed cover was the only sort of like green, I know it's a greeny blue, isn't it? But it was the only one that I really liked to go with the green accents, unless I used white again or cream, but I seem to always be using that colour for the bedspreads. So I just wanted to change it up, make it look a little bit different. But yeah, going with doors, I was thinking of putting a door from the bedroom onto the porch there on the side, but then I decided against it. So again, this lot is big enough for 4 Sims or a single Sim. You could change up one of the bedrooms and put in a single bed instead, or as I've said before, if you've got children Sims, then they can, if you've got 2 kids, then they can sleep together in the double bed anyway, or one can. And here's the bookcase. I was going to do white, but I changed it to pine since I had a pine colour. And the lights going in. I used the Harlem lighting again, which I got from the Sims resource a long time ago. I had a lot of trouble with the roofing this time, so to save you watching all my errors, I've just sort of cut it out and done a little fade through, as you'll see in a little while. I just could not get it right, but it looked okay in the end, I think. Just that bit didn't come right over the front bit there. Looked a bit strange. So there we go, I changed it all. So anyway, as we are coming towards the end of this video, sorry it's a bit of a short one this time, but it's just a small house really. I'll do my usual spiel. So if you would like this lot in your game, you can download it from Mediafire, and the link is in the description below. As I have used custom content in this build, I would recommend installing with the Sims 2 Pack Clean installer, and the link to that and all instructions are in the README file in the download zip. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, as that really helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notification of my next video. Subscribing is absolutely free and also really helps me out and is very much appreciated. Also, I now have memberships available for the channel if you're interested. I now have 2 tiers, the first tier being toddler, where you get a little plum bob by your name, some custom emojis to use and a shout out in my videos. The second tier is teen, where you get the same stuff as in the first tier, plus early access to my videos. Each tier is a monthly fee, but you can cancel at any time. So without further ado, a big shout out to my members who are Eero Sims, Alice Jones, Nikki McKay, Diane Rowe, Paula Alfaro and Etel Asvaldi. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my other videos, a couple of which are linked at the end of this video. I have Let's Plays, tutorials, challenges and other builds. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again soon. Dag dag.